Good morning. This is Victor Johnson. I'm going to be talking about delivering excellent customer service today. I am a career facilitator with Goodwill Columbus, and we've been working on several things to help the community with career advancement and employment goals. Delivering excellent customer service is one of those things that just can't be overstated. So I'm going to get started with this presentation. And if you're watching this on the replay, there's some things that you might want to stop and pause so that you can get them and maybe even practice some of these things. So delivering excellent customer service. One of the things I like to do when I have a term like customer service or hard worker, something like that, I like to get it defined. So what is the definition of customer service? So the definition of customer is a person who purchases goods or services from another, a buyer or a patron. Informally, it's a person one has to deal with. Now, most of us are familiar with the, buying or getting services from another person, buying something at a store, things like that. And that's what we think about for customer service. But the definition for service is an act of helpful activity, help, aid, to do someone a service. So customer service is about something that you do for someone else. It's not just about money changing hands. So, things like, can your coworker be your customer? Absolutely. Your coworker is a customer of any service that you give to them. So if you're helping a coworker on a project, you're rendering customer service. If you are helping a coworker get through a particularly rough patch of work, that's customer service. If you help someone get on the bus, maybe help them carry their packages or something, that's customer service. You are giving aid or help to someone. You're doing someone a service. And then how is customer service changing? Well, one way is what I just talked about. It's not just about money changing hands. So you have to think broader. So things like, if you volunteer with your church or you volunteer with a community service, you're doing a customer service. And the way it's changing is people are volunteering more. People are helping each other more. There are more organizations and resources, especially in the Columbus area, to serve people. But also for the customer service that we usually think about, it's changing because, especially at this time in our country's history, we are relying so much on the internet. And we're relying on, ordering things online, even getting groceries online. Something I thought I'd never see is, having, instead of going to a McDonald's drive-through, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say McDonald's, instead of going through a hamburger restaurant drive-through, you can actually call somebody or make an order online and have someone else pick it up and bring it to you. Who would have ever thought things like that would be going on a few years ago? Well, that's the norm now. So customer service is changing in that way, in a way that when you order something online, you may never see anyone. You'll order it online, it'll get delivered. You may not even see the delivery person. It might just be sitting on your porch or in your mailbox. So does that mean that there's no customer service? No, it doesn't mean there's no customer service. What it means is there's a different way of thinking about customer service, because at some point, someone had to put together your order, and then they had to package it up and make sure it got to the right place. And then someone had to deliver it to make sure that it was okay when it got there and to treat it the way they would want their stuff treated. So, do you think or do you know what excellent customer service feels like? Well, of course you do. Times when you were acknowledged, you were respected, you were listened to, you were attended to. When someone treated you fairly, when someone went above and beyond for you. That's good customer service. It's excellent customer service. So, what does that mean? And how do you get there? Well, empathy is the way you get to excellent customer service. Empathy is necessary. So, you practice empathy. And what is that? Feeling or understanding what someone else is feeling. You've heard the term walk a mile in someone else's shoes. Well, that's empathy. And kindness is empathy in action. When you are considering how someone else feels and how you would want to be treated if you were in their shoes, then you're being kind to them. And that's practicing empathy. So in a customer service kind of way, how do you practice empathy? Well, and what does it have to do with excellent customer service? Empathy is about standing in someone else's shoes, feeling with his or her heart, seeing with his or her eyes. Not only is empathy hard to outsource and automate, but it makes the world a better place. Daniel Pink said that. Standing in someone else's shoes. Just think about times when maybe you've had not so great customer service and you just wish the person could feel the way you were feeling. Well, in excellent customer service, that person will consider how you're feeling and how, if they were in your shoes, they would want to be treated. What else is necessary for excellent customer service? Here's some shockers for you. Your attitude. How do you face your day at work? When you go to work, what are you thinking? How are you feeling? Your work ethic. When you are at work, when you get to work, are you on time? Do you do your work? Do you do it to the best of your ability? When you go to lunch, do you come back on time? Do you leave early or do you stay and work your full time? That's part of your work ethic. Your values. Your values. How do you want to be treated? How do you treat people? Your values. Do you show respect to people? Do you want others to show respect to you? And then your abilities and your skills, the things that you know how to do. If I'm a mechanic, then my customer service is also involved with my skill in working on a car and my abilities in, working on an engine or fixing upholstery or replacing windows, whatever it is, your skills and abilities. And your ability to empathize. Putting yourself in someone else's shoes, treating them the way you would want to be treated. This little cartoon says, "You just referred our customer to the competition. Why in the world would you do that?" Because it's right for the customer. But now he won't come back. No, he will come back because now he knows he can trust us. See, ability to empathize. How would you want someone to treat you if there was a better deal someplace else? Okay. And now I'd like to play a couple of videos for you so you can see a little more about customer service.
Hi, I've been trying to get in touch with your office to return these, but nobody seems to be answering the phone.
Have you tried emailing us?
Yes, I have emailed.
Okay, well, that's all you can do. You have to email it through and someone will get back to you when they can.
And what would be the time frame?
Well, it's up to them. That's not in my department. I can't help you. You need to do it online.
So is there someone that you might be able to ask that would be able to assist?
Can't help you. It's all done online within our online team. I don't know what more you want me to do.
Is there, maybe you could ask somebody if they could help with this?
No, because I'm the only one here and I haven't had lunch and I can't leave. So you're just going to have to go back online, wait for someone to call you and go from there. This isn't my area. If you want to buy something, I can help you.
Okay, this is terrible customer service. Is there not a manager or someone that I could talk to?
We do have an online chat room that you can lodge a dispute with, but I don't have anyone here that you can speak with.
Okay, well, I'll need to follow this up with someone then. Thank you for not being helpful.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. That's not a problem. Have a lovely day. Bye. Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm just wondering if I could return this, please. I've bought one for my husband on the weekend and he's already received it. So is there a possible that I could get a refund for that?
Yeah, absolutely. Had you lodged something online yet?
I did, but nobody seems to have gotten back to me yet. So I thought I'd just pop into the office.
Okay, sorry about that. Usually our turnaround is 24 hours, but I can definitely help you with that.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, I'll just look up some of your details here. What was your name?
Cherie Montgomery.
Perfect. I can see you purchased that on the weekend with a credit card. And would you like that refund back onto the credit card?
That would be wonderful.
Wonderful. I can take care of that from here and you'll receive that within 10 business days. Is there anything else I can do?
No, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Perfect. Have a great day.
Bye.
Okay, so what happened in that video? You saw the first part where she wasn't very helpful, but then in the second part, she was very helpful and she greeted her, okay? She valued her. She listened to the lady, to her problem without interrupting, and then she helped the lady. And she made it easy for her to return that. So that was great customer service. Basically, she treated her the way she would want to be treated. You know, one of the things about customer service is that you have to be empathetic. You want people to be courteous and respectful to you. So start by being courteous and respectful to them. Never show indifference. You know, when someone comes, you greet them. Don't contradict or argue or match wits with someone. Arguing doesn't help anyone. And use your good manners. And we all know what good manners are. And then consistently go above and beyond. And what does that mean, above and beyond? Well, think about it in this example here, something in a store. You can walk into a store and say, where is the cherry jam? And someone might say, well, it's in aisle 19 down there. Okay, that's customer service. But then let's say you go in and say, hey, I'm looking for cherry jam. And the person says, come with me, I'll show you where it is. And then they take you to aisle 19 and show you where it is. That's going above and beyond. That's great, excellent customer service. Now, here's something I'd like to play because, I said customer service begins with your attitude, your work ethic, your values, your abilities and skills, your ability to empathize. So I'm going to play this video. You tell me if this person has these great values. Just throwing it all over the place. Look, now see that person, that person may never see the customer and the customer may never see them, but the customer is going to know something's wrong with their luggage and somebody broke it. So it's important. Your attitude is important. That person's attitude, they shouldn't have been doing what they were doing. That person was not thinking about how they would want to be treated if it was their luggage. You know, and that's the thing about customer service. When you are the one serving the customer, whether that person receives excellent customer service or poor customer service, it's up to you. So I hope you have a few things to think about for excellent customer service. Thank you for watching today. And if you're watching on the replay, we are offering all kinds of things at Goodwill this week, including this link. If you follow this link, you can schedule an individualized session for a resume review. You can sit with one of our resume experts and you can get your resume up to its best quality. So that's it for today. And thank you very much for watching Delivering Excellent Customer Service. See you soon.